Today I want to talk about basically just how we should stay quiet. Yeah, you're hearing me right, people. There's times in our life we just have to keep our mouth shut about things. Now, in particular, when you find out basically you're MBTI type, you find out you're an INFJ, and all of a sudden, this is a revelation to you, people. All of a sudden, you understand a little bit of something. You understand that you're learning about yourself. You've found out some key moment of information, some inspiration into your type. Because most of your life you've been confused with no answers. And you've had a rough life. Yeah. And all of a sudden you stumble across a YouTube video. Maybe you saw my video. And maybe it resonated with you. And you started finding out you're an INFJ personality type. And so you feel a sense of relief, a sense of finally, you're getting it, you're understanding yourself. Now you decide, okay, you take a test, confirming it, all right. Now, you start telling people. Maybe you start reaching out on Facebook. Maybe you have conversations with friends. You bring it up to them, in passing. And you might tell them, hey, by the way, I just found out I'm an INFJ personality, and that's one of the reasons I've always been a little bit odd, Maybe I've been always the philosophical one type. Now, people might look at you, and they might nod along and ask a couple of questions, but deep down, I'm going to tell you right now, they're not getting it. It's not going to really resonate the same with everybody else. To you, it is actually very much informative. It's opening up other worlds to you, other dimensions, whatever you might want to call it. It has inspired you to learn more about yourself, because that's what happened to me. And I've talked to enough of you out there to know that you've had similar experiences as well. Yeah. But you go ahead and tell other people. At one point, when I found out, I started reaching out to old friends, and I started putting memes and posts on Facebook, hoping that my friends would see it and at least comment or ask questions, and nothing. No, they didn't even give me a thumbs up. They pretended it wasn't even there. Then you send another post up about something completely random, and you get your comments and your thumbs and things. So I thought by doing this, it would just give them an explanation. It would actually relieve them the way it did me, by just telling people in my life what I had discovered about myself. So, but I had the completely different reaction that I thought. Now, nobody actually said, I don't believe you, none of that kind of thing. But the thing was, it was just nothing was there. It was like there was no acknowledgement. And typically people, you kind of know it just didn't really leave an impact. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, people, before you think that maybe it's going to leave an impact, or you think it's going to change things for other people the way it changed you, it more than likely will not. Okay? Now listen, there's always exceptions to every rule, and you may get one or two people that are actually going to take interest, and they're going to want to hear about you. Yeah, and they're going to want to be informed a little bit. Now, that could happen, but on average, it's not going to be. If anything, it's just going to cause you to be further misunderstood and further just thought to be, just another way of saying that, that there's something a little peculiar about you for just mentioning it. So trust me, it's best if you just leave this for yourself. Understand that this is your understanding. This is your moment to find out about you. And the temptation to tell people, you're going to get it, and you might have even tried it, but I'm trying to tell you right now that it's going to fall on deaf ears, more than likely. But you can take that information any way you'd like, but this was my experience that happened to me, okay? So anyway, people, I just wanted you to know that. That's part of what it is, okay? But we typically are inquisitive, and when we get tidbits of information about our personality, about our character, about our psychology, this is something we've been trying to understand about ourselves all our life. So, of course, this is something that would gravitate to us personally. But, but nobody else is going to see it that way. Honestly, nobody else. Okay. So, just wanted to tell you that a little bit, people. Now, people, thank you for sticking around today. Thanks for hanging out with me again today. And above all, subscribe to the channel and give me some thumbs up. Please leave your comments. You know, the standard YouTube type of lingo there to encourage participation on the channel. How's that? Okay. All right, people. Well, thank you again. All right. So until the next time, people, thank you so much and have yourself a wonderful rest of your day.